We can change the angles and
Like
make it into
we can make it into any quadrilateral like parallelogram or square or rhombus or rectangle. See, we can change this quadrilateral model to even triangle by this. And this triangle is also adjustable. Like we can change it to right angle triangle or isosceles or equilateral. So we are gonna now show how we make it right angle. So it's basically this is a dam, and this is a working model, and this is a still model of a dam. In this, the dam works with the help of, we have made this by using a water pump. This water pump pumps the water, fill here, we have filled a halfway of water, and this water is filled. This water is passed through a small holes on this pipe, and these water gets collected in this semicircle, and there is a narrow path under this sheet of thermocol. This is actually made up of a thermocol box and a thermocol sheets, and here there is a small hole through which the water collected here is flowing back, and this is a constant cycle of the movement of water. This is the very first picture how we started our model of dam. And after that we gave a few cement and proofing layer in this. After this we got this dam. In this, the generators are shown, and these generators are when the water is released, the water is spin in the turbines. These turbines generate the hydroelectricity. The hydroelectricity we use in our daily life for these street lights or appliances in our home, the general usage in a city or a town where there is a requirement of a large quantity of water, of electricity.
There are many types of dam. For example, embankment dam, arc dam, and gravity. So I have made an embankment dam. An embankment dam is a dam which is made from all types of natural resource like soil and rock. So this is how a dam works. When the rainwater behind this barrier increases, the shutters of the dam are open. When these shutters open, they go through pipes which are located in the dam. These pipes can be of number of pipes which is dependent on the size of the dam. When these water goes to the turbine, which produce.
This is the sprinkler irrigation system, and as you can see, this tube is placed in this container for sucking water, and this is the sprinkler. So this sprinkler sprinkles water over these plants, and these water goes to the roots of the plants, and they get nutrients from this water. And even though the water is less, and the soil will store the water for a purpose, and for this purpose, the purpose is that the water there will only be some water be used, because there is a mixage of soil, so the water gets sucked by the soil. So only little percentage of water comes. I'll show you. That's how you see the sprinkler system. This is the drip irrigation system. In this system, as you can see, the container is full. So this container is filled with water. It's not totally filled. When it's filled with water, you can see these three pipes and these three black marked ones. And so there are small holes which connect, when water passes through them, there are small droplets of water which go to the roots of the plant, and there is no wastage of water at all. So and it can be used on a large scale also if the farmers don't want the wastage of water, and this can lead to conservation of water also. Thank you.
Okay, you can see that this is afforestation and this is deforestation. In afforestation, you can see that there are three animals which have a good life and they can eat good food, and the people of this house have made many trees with greenery, and this side it's deforestation. You can see a big industry with smoke going. By the smoke going, the animals died, and this people is cutting the.
Good afternoon, sir. Today I will be explaining this physical equipment. This is called the hockey stick. This is called the tennis racket, tennis ball. This is called the badminton racket, shuttlecock, cricket bat, cricket ball, table tennis racket, table tennis ball, and these are cricket players use for protecting their knees, leg guards, and these are the yoga mat and table tennis net, and this is called cone mark. This is called the mark. And this is called the discus throw. This is called the short football, and this is called jump rope, and this are the athletic shoes, and this is the cricket helmet, and this is the dumbbell pass. This is the pump, and relay race battle, and this is the chessboard. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
through software, such reports are taken of the postural deformities suffered by any person, and it's very costly. And this is just an exhibit. And this is the body mass index. We use these equipments for calculating it. It is calculated as weight by height square in meters, and it allows us to know how healthy you are, how healthy a person is.
So would you like to try? Yeah, you already. BMI is 20 years, but the perfect BMI should be 21 or else 22, 20, 22. That is it perfect. It means healthy.
The normal weight lies from 18.5 to 20.
Yeah. But your is fine. Overweight candidate.
It shows that you need to do properly, to eat, have a balanced diet, and regularly do exercise.
Now, ma'am, would you like to try?
Cycling better because it helps to gain that momentum. Now, inside the cycling pendulum, we have used the space and we have made a handball court inside. So we can play handball inside. Now, this is of this area. Over here, we have two kabaddi courts. One court is for men and the other one is for females. Now, over here, we have a big cricket field. Now, badminton is one of my favorite sports. So we have 4 badminton courts over there. Like, why not have badminton? And last but not the least, we have a swimming pool over there. Now swimming pools are always and its impact is 26 September 2020.
What DART does is it uses kinetic energy.
What is that?
DART is a spacecraft built by NASA to move the asteroid out of its trajectory. So, what NASA, first of all, there were 2 asteroids which were targeted. The first one was Didymos and the other one is Dimorphos. Didymos is larger than Eiffel Tower, basically 708 meters in diameter. And this is larger than Statue of Liberty, 349 meters. So this revolves around Didymos. It's a parent asteroid of Dimorphos. So what DART does is, it uses kinetic energy to move the rock out of its orbit to another orbit which is far from Earth. So with the help of solar ray indications and Rosa Rayloud solar panels and also smart nav cameras, it hits the bullseye and moves it.
How long it takes to move the dart?
The DART was launched from 24 November. It was in space for 10 months, and in 6 minutes or something like that. Actually, it targeted its target 7 days before its mission. So it was a planned mission, but 7 days earlier it targeted. So it moved the asteroid by 4 centimeter, which might seem smaller, but is actually really big. It saves our Earth from 45 years to 57 years. Like Dimorphos was crashing our Earth on 45 years, but right now it's after moving it might crash in 57 years or 60 years something like that.
The futuristic concept of the city line. It is very enclosed into one line, which is 170 kilometers long, 500 meters high, and 200 meters wide. It is mostly used mainly for removing pollution and saving the environment. It uses clean renewable energy, and as it's very enclosed into one line, you can get facilities like hospitals, schools, parks, malls, etc. within just a 5-minute walk. And you can it is also it removes the use of cars and thus carbon emissions. And you can release also ultra fast trains which can travel from one end to the other, within just 20 minutes. And outside the line is like mirrors placed. So this is the city, and this is the line over here. City line. And this is the rest of the country. And it's divided into 3 layers: pedestrian layer, service layer, and spine layer. Spine layer is where the goods are transported, and service layer is where the goods are received, and pedestrian layer is where the people walk, and like base level like that.
So, solar energy is radiant heat and light from the sun that is harnessed using technologies like solar panel. This solar panel has a layer of silicon over it, so when the small bits of energy crash with it or the protons crash with it, they form electrons. These electrons give out electricity. So the wires connected with the solar panel observe that electricity in the surroundings, and that's how we powered up our pump and the street lights. This field was given to us by the organic farm nearby to us.
Good morning. So this is our organic farming and it doesn't contain any chemical fertilizers. Chemical fertilizers are absorbed by the soil but they don't really do anything. Whereas organic fertilizers are absorbed by the soil and they help in the betterment of the plant. So here we have used two such kinds of organic fertilizers. They are pyrethrin and thuricide. Pyrethrin is extracted from a flower and thuricide is made from a kind of bacteria known as Bellasys thuringium. Together the plant extracts and bacteria come together and they get mixed, and thus the organic fertilizers are formed. They also are used as insecticides to get rid of any such insects that may harm the plant and help in the growth and nutrition of the plant. Thank you.
So this we are showing an application of genetic engineering where we are producing golden rice, also called as a japonica variety of rice. How we produce this and mechanism is what we are showing over here. We are taking a daffodil plant cell. In the DNA stretch of daffodil, there is a gene called as PSY. This PSY gene has the ability to produce large amounts of beta carotene. Now, beta carotene is a pre-form of vitamin A. And this is Erwinia iridivora. Erwinia iridivora is a bacteria, and in the DNA of this bacteria there is a gene called as CRTL. CRTL gene has the ability to store large amount of beta carotene. Now we will take this PSY and CRTL and insert it into the TI plasmid. TI plasmid is the plasmid of Agrobacterium tumefaciens, which is a bacteria. After inserting this PSY and CRTL, TI plasmid becomes a recombinant plasmid, which we inserted back into the Agrobacterium tumefaciens, and we culture this bacteria in large amounts. After that, we will extract the product or the enzyme, and we will insert it into the rice embryo. This rice embryo, after plant seeding, the grains that we get is called as a golden rice. This golden rice has high content in vitamin D compared to all the other forms of rice. Thank you.
Now we are going to talk about broccoli, which is also called as DNA whisperers. Why it is called as DNA whisperers is that this sulforaphane, a chemical compound in it, it enters our cells and it tells the DNA to not to worry about any biohazards because it can bind and release a DNA reading compound NRF2, which in turn can activate antioxidant and anti-inflammatory responses in our body, which can combat the carcinogens. Now, cancer is nowadays caused more due to air pollution. The chemicals and pollutants in the air, it can get into our cells and cause cancers. This sulforaphane, it has the ability to get into each and every cell of our body and protect our cells from cancer. Now, broccoli, along with these food materials, help in preventing cancer. Broccoli also has other health benefits like fight bird deaths. How it fights bird deaths is that these pollutants and chemicals, it affects commonly the unborn children, which decreases their IQ level. Broccoli sprouts have high benefits in various ways. First, that they have cancer fighting enzymes. Second, they are powerful oxidants, and they improve glutathione levels. And broccoli, along with tomato, have wide range of benefits.
Today, plastic is a very useful material and is used everywhere in our daily life. Plastic plates, spoons, bags, glasses, and other materials are readily available in the market. These are economical and easy to use. But the wide use of plastic by all of us results in a large amount of waste being generated. The major cause of plastic pollution is single-use plastic. Many items that we use in our daily life are made out of single-use plastic, like disposable cutlery, plastic straws, thin plastic carry bags, balloons, crisp packets, etc. These single-use plastic products are more likely to end up in our seas than reusable options. This is the model of a plastic polluted city. People are using plastic bags, water tanks, plastic water bottles, and other plastic materials. People are throwing garbage almost everywhere. This garbage has chemicals in it which can damage human health and can cause many diseases. People also throw garbage in the sea which can damage marine life. Effects of plastic pollution. Water pollution. Plastic water pollution is the breakdown of pieces of plastic in water bodies that occur from land marine sources. Effects of human health. The small plastic particles may harm our health once they enter our bodies. Soil pollution. Chlorinated plastic can release harmful chemicals into surrounding soils, which can other surrounding water sources and also the ecosystem. Air pollution. Burning plastic and water can release dangerous substances and toxic chemicals into your own reusable and eco-friendly carry bags. Example, jute and paper bags. Use steel plates, cups, spoons instead of plastic. Use toothbrushes made out of natural materials like bamboo. Choose reusable containers for your hot and cold beverages. Say no to plastic straws. Carry your own containers for your food and grocery shopping. Use refill water bottles. Inventions to reduce plastic pollution. Seawind project, a simple and effective solution, capture any floating plastic waste by filtering seawater. Sustainable building material. Turning plastic waste into sustainable building materials, paving blocks and paving tiles. Magnetic coil. Scientists have created a magnetic coil which is able to break down microplastic in the ocean without causing any harm. Test. Plastic degrading. Afternoon. Water pollution is a contamination of water bodies like seas, oceans, lakes, aquifers, and groundwater, usually caused due to human activities. Household wastewater. Household release wastewater and sewage, which eventually cause water pollution.
Apartment waste. Type of waste from apartment is going through a long tube to the river, which cause the river to pollute it. Industrial waste. Many industries dump industrial waste in the bodies of water, which eventually makes the water polluted. Garbage. When debris, plastic bags, bottles, and cigarette butts are thrown into the ground, it gets washed by the storm drains and then is directed into our waterways. Litter decreases oxygen levels in the water. Oil spills. Oil spill is a release of a liquid into the environment, especially the marine ecosystem due to human activities. Domestic waste. Domestic waste is a waste that is generated as a result of the originating day-to-day use of domestic premise. Over to Adasri. Effects of water pollution. Industrial waste. Industrial waste can be toxic, reactive, ignitable. Improper contamination of industrial waste often result in polluted water. Garbage waste. Litter decreases oxygen level in the water when it decays. Destruction of biodiversity. Animal waste. Contaminate surface of water. Disposal of animal waste can be a source of water degradation. Domestic waste. The waste which contain urine, feces, and laundry waste lead to diseases. It can cause a serious level of water pollution resulting from industrial waste. Over to Aditya.
Water pollution or prevention of water pollution. Sewage treatment. It aims to remove contaminants from sewage. Water filter plant designed to remove undesirable matter and produce fit water to drink. Sewer and septic system. Waste and bacteria are eliminated in septic tank by the natural filtering process of the soil. Recycling of waste. Recycling keeps wastewater out of bodies of water like the oceans or rivers. Thank you. Over to Adisri and Nandya.
This is the project of remedies water pollution. The animal waste are collected here, and the mix with soil. It can be used for the farming, and it's good for the plants. The waste of the filter, it's gone to the water filter and filter and become the clean water and gone to the river. The waste of the household and apartment is going to the tank and is then filtered and clean. The oil is then tied around with rope and is then for oil to not spread anywhere. The recycling bin. The waste is put in the recycling bin for getting new things out of it. Thank you. Save water, save earth.
Here, Tom, take my looking glass.